In today's video, we're going to use Canva and Claude Code and pretty much connect all these up together to allow them to generate our images and content for our business very quickly and easily using both. So first things first, we're going to jump over here to Claude, and what you want to do, we're using this on the browser again, so this is just to make it a bit more easier and streamlined for people who are on the go, who run their own businesses. So with that, what you want to do here is click the plus, scroll down. I already have it connected. You can see it here, Canva. But what you want to go into is manage connectors. Open it up, click the plus here on the top of the screen, and from there you browse connectors and you can pretty much add whichever one you want. So again, what you would do is just click here to add Canva. Again, you have the option if you wanted to add Notion to this or any of these other platforms, but for this purpose we're just going to focus on Canva. So with that in mind, what I've done here is I've done out some prompts already just to kind of generate what we're looking to do. So all I'm doing now is taking an industry, which is at this moment in time personal trainer, and from there we're going to allow this to follow this entire team from start to finish. So first things first, I just want to get this prompt and bring it over here to Claude. And so now that we're over here on Claude, what we want to do is just input the prompt and just say do this with Canva connection, and this should kick in then and pretty much do it with Canva. So let's see. You can see here it's already accessed Canva, our Canva account. It is now generating 4 different images for us, or a few different images for us, and we'll have the option here to do that. Now, while this is working here, what I want to do quickly is, if you're interested in joining and learning more about marketing and AI, definitely join out the community here. As I said, I'd cover a lot of different things with marketing and obviously AI, and see how it can actually help your business grow. Now, on top of that, I do weekly calls, which at the moment I'm doing 2 calls per week. The next call is happening, will be happening this Friday. The date will be set obviously, and that will be a Google Meet form, and pretty much we're going to go over AI and how you can actually use it for your business. Approach from different points every single Friday. So again, it could be AI tools. We could just focus on one product or one AI tool and see what we can build from it. So again, free to join if you're interested in joining, and a link is below. So you can see here straight away, this is the post that's created for us. Now this is for people obviously are wanting to use Canva, wanting to maintain a bit of control and not use AI 100%. So you can see this is one image that has stronger starts today, stronger starts today again. Again, pretty much what was in the stronger starts today, and it stuck to the color theme that we're looking for, black color theme and purple. So if we're happy with these, we could just open this up in Canva, open link, and this is going to bring us straight into the actual Canva design. So in here now we can change whatever we wanted it. So again, add more. That's it. You have complete control of what you want to do. But now, as I said, there's no more messing around with the design. You can get AI to craft your entire Instagram post and post it straight up. Again, all you need is information and context to what it's doing. So now what I'm going to do is jump over to the second one, which is YouTube thumbnail. And again, what we're going to do is just ask it to see, can it do this for us as well. And I said now in Canva, do the following. So again, that's working. And what I'm going to do while that's working is I'm just going to bring it over to Higgsfield, which is an AI tool that I use, and I'm going to get this to generate the actual thumbnail as well for me. So again, we just get that to generate. This is using Nano Banana. So this is, you have less control over the outputs of what AI gives you here, but obviously in this scenario here, we have complete control because we can go into Canva, and from there we can actually mess around with different things that we want to, change different wording. Again, you have a lot more control over it. So that's working away again. So again, as I said, these are all AI, or these are all images that you can create again for your YouTube channel. So again, sticking to the same theme, purple and the black theme, you have, what was it, 4 different images again. So let's say we're happy with this one, and this is opened again in Canva, and see, you have again complete control over it. I think a lot of people still are not even grasping the idea and the concept of being able to do this, but as I said, this one is done as well. So this is the AI created one. You can see that it's a bit more higher quality in terms of everything. The problem here is you have no control over if you want to change text over here. You have to reprompt it, and what can happen sometimes is the prompt can give you something that's completely wrong, or it can just decide it wants to change everything on you. So that is one of the drawbacks of using just the likes of that. However, as I said, you can see here, you can easily change anything here if you wanted to. If you wanted to change it to 50 mistakes, you can easily change it, and off you go. So what we're going to do is jump over to another one. So logo redesign. So again, we're just picking this. I haven't done too much on these. This is just as much information as you can about whatever you're wanting to do for, I suppose, the business of personal trainer. Again, using Canva. Sometimes what happens if you don't say use Canva, it'll go off and write like an entire HTML kind of code for you, which can pretty much just bog you completely down. As I said, there's no benefit to it. But you can see now how quickly, within roughly a couple of minutes there, we have an Instagram post. We have a YouTube thumbnail. We will hopefully have a logo redesign if that's what you're interested in. And what's happening then is it can create a massive amount of material and content for you. So we'll change this and we'll go see what this design does. And if we jump back over here, now you have an entire breakdown of the logos you want. So again, sticking with that same theme with the dark, the purples, as I said, they all fit in perfect to what you want to do. So again, let's say you wanted to go with maybe that one. Again, you can bring it over to Canva, make any changes and adjustments to it, and from there you can really easily just, edit and adjust them. So with that done, the next one we're going to do is Instagram carousel prompt. So again, this is going to be a bigger one because it's a lot more parts to it. So using Canva again, post this, and what we do is quickly, the logo is not done yet. So as I said, I'm trying to show you comparisons between using Canva and using obviously just AI. This is true Nano Banana. And the thing here is you can see the control you have over. So we have obviously these, we have the Instagram post, and we have obviously the carousel hopefully being built out as well. I haven't tried this. We have the logo done. What's next? Next after this is a presentation deck. Here's pretty much the presentation or the carousel slides. Now the thing here is you can see, and these don't naturally, because I think I mentioned I wanted a 5 slides. So 5 slides call to action. This is only done, has broken it down and given us the 4 slides. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 slides. So this is pretty much the very first slide. I think what's after working. Title slide with strong headline. Get fit faster is number 1. 5 simple habits that discover the key habits that will transform. So again, that's the cover photo. Again, cover photo here. So that's the only problem here that's after doing. It's not really after generating the carousels first. So like we would have to potentially either break these carousels down into individual images like I had done up here, and then it will work perfectly. So there's nothing wrong with doing that. You could easily just generate 1, get it to do it, generate 2, the whole lot, and you're done and dusted. And pretty much the same problem is going to happen here for the presentation deck prompt. We're going to have a similar problem, I think. So let's go again. And we'll go back here and see. So there's our logo now created, obviously using Nano Banana. You can see the quality here is probably a bit better. Obviously, we just need to remove the circle on the right-hand side. Personal training, again, fits in perfect to what you're trying to do. You have different variations of this. And very quickly, obviously, you have the benefit of using 100% AI. Whereas when we did it up here, this is... So as we did it up here, you can see it's very... I suppose when you look at them, they're very... generic, I suppose. You'd see them regularly enough on Canva, and so like as I said, that mightn't be a priority to do things like that over on Canva for definite. And as I said, yeah, so this is generating the entire lot. So again, let's generate design. And as I said, this is some of the easiest ways to use AI. Some people will argue that it's still a bit awkward to doing it. Yes, it will, until you get used to using it and how you can actually do it. But the thing about it is now, as if we look at these images up here, even the thumbnails or the carousel or the post here, it's very easy to prompt this in if you have an idea. If you have specific skills built up into AI here, to Claude, it will allow you to constantly bring your own theme and style colors into it, and from there you can generate everything with it. So there's a presentation basically done. And again, we have the starting point of everything we want. So meet your trainer, goes into why structured training is essential, breaks down everything about the business, what you're actually offering and things like that. But the key thing here to remember is you know, you have a massive amount of, I suppose you could use these nearly as lead magnets if you're wanting to. Again, all these are individually broken down, and I'm just curious if I did this one. No, I thought that one might have been done differently. So again, it can do it in a structured format. So again, here it might just need to change the prompt to a bit more suited to this. As I said, we have completely different designs done. Meet your team, write structure training, goes through everything. So look, as I said, that is how you use Claude and connect it to Canva, and pretty much have an entire, I suppose, department for content creation made up and running on your own website on browser. So the key thing here is I go through this plus a lot more inside my community. Said I show you how I can build out systems like this that has individual departments inside my business that works on different areas. Examples here is using it for lead magnets, and what I'll do is quickly show you one of the lead magnets that I just use in my system for AI, and using this entire information. All I had to do, none of this was built out by hand. This was all 100% AI, but you can see now how different the lead magnets are becoming. It's an opportunity to get more people engaged in their content. So as I said, this is one of the many things I talk about inside the community, and this is what I will be talking more and more about over the coming weeks and months. So look, interested in joining, link is below in the description. Any questions about how to do this with Claude and Canva, again, just let me know in the comments. If you found it helpful, just let me know, because it helps the channel grow. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.